Meriwether Lewis, you may remember from the Lewis and Clark expedition in the early 1800s, very famous trip out west. Later, he was appointed governor of the Louisiana Territory, and what happened was he had a dispute with the War Department on some bills. The War Department was not paying bills. He was going to Washington to dispute this and try to reclaim some of his money. Along the way, he passed through Memphis and then on to the Natchez Trace Parkway near what is present-day Hohenwald, Tennessee. He stopped at Grinder's Stand overnight. Some folks say he was rather despondent, but regardless, middle of the night, shots rang out, and he died October the 11th. Mystery surrounding whether it was a suicide or a murder. Lots of great books out there on this. He's a very interesting character. So he's buried there in a burial site, and it's full of history. Now, one of the things that you can see is also a pioneer cemetery there around his memorial, and there are some other things there that I want to tell you about. The Meriwether Lewis burial site has about 4 miles of trails in it. You can park, look at the interpretive center, the log cabin, read about Meriwether Lewis, and then walk around that area. Part of the old trace is still there, so you can walk down the old trace that they used, Andy Jackson used, the War of 1812. And you can also go a little further. There's some picnic areas and some other trails that I want to tell you about. As you walk around the monument, there are some other trails that lead off down to a creek, picnic tables, and you can also camp there overnight. They have a great campground facility. It's got a renovated restroom. There's a water source there. They're primitive campsites with a fire pit and picnic table, but you can take a tent, RV, and it is free. Just simply check in with the camp host and you can have a spot there for the night. What I recommend is to go there that afternoon, set up camp, have a great fire, supper. If you need anything, just drive over to Hohenwald. It's only about 7 miles away. Get up the next morning, hit the hiking trail, and you can be back home if you live in the Middle Tennessee area within an hour's drive or so. Wonderful place, close by, and I hope that you can go enjoy it, and let me know about your adventure there.